Okay, this is just a really quick and kind of crude video to explain the grade calculator that's available as a spreadsheet on your PolyLearn page. So if you when you open up the spreadsheet, you'll basically see the areas of the course which are graded. You'll see the JIT exercises, midterms, etc., with their weight in the final grade as explained in the syllabus. Basically what this spreadsheet is letting you do, it's letting you put in your grades, the letter grades, and then the spreadsheet calculates what the final grade will be. So basically what's happening is you'll put in your letter grades in for the JIT exercises, the midterms, etc., whether they're the actual grades or you're trying to figure out what grade you need to get a certain a final grade. So when you put in the letter grades, basically what the spreadsheet is doing, it's coming over to these two columns and changing the letter grade to the number. All you have to do is put in the letter grades, it will convert it. You'll see the grade, the point equivalent showing up in this column, and then in this next column it's simply multiplying the letter grade by the weight of that portion of the course. It will add up, then it will recalculate from the number generated with the rounding and generate a final grade. So, for instance, we'll just go with something really simple. You say you're going to get all C's in all your parts. It's populating with the 5 because a C is equivalent to a 5. It's multiplying this times the weight. It's a 1. Adds it up. Adds up to a 5. The 5 is being read back here, giving you a C, final grade C. Pretty straightforward. If you get all C's, then your final grade is a C. Let's do something a little different. Let's just say you do really well in the JITs. Your first midterm is a B minus. Then you do better, you get a B plus. Your presentation is a B. Your group video presentation is an A. And you do really well on the reflection. Okay? And again, I just want to point out that for different classes there are different projects, etc., but it's the same idea. So we do all this. You'll see that the grades are being converted from a letter grade to a number, as done over here on this 12-point grading scale. It's being given a weight, multiplied over here, and so you'll see with the A, B minus, etc., and with the weights, your final grade would come to a B plus. So again, what you're able to do is, as the quarter goes on, you could determine how well you're doing. The other thing I want to point out is, because this is a concern with some students, if you're not doing well initially and you're concerned about getting an F, let's say on your first midterm you get a D minus, okay? And then in your second term you get another D minus. And then on the JITs you get a D. So, now the fact you get a D, D minus, not doing very well, right? But that, in doing the calculations, because there's nothing here, it's a 0, this person has already passed the course. 2 D minuses and a D on 60% of the course, just through the math, you've got a D minus. Just to kind of confirm this, if we put F, F, and F, still a D minus. So obviously I'm not wanting people to kind of target just barely doing as well as possible, but I guess what I want to have people keep in mind is that as you do these calculations, you can kind of get a sense of what's the worst case scenario, okay? And then, of course, if you have any questions about this, come and speak to me. But again, I try and give this grading calculator spreadsheet to you so you can kind of get a sense of where you're at.